welcome to
Chatroom.
And as usual, we'll be seeing you every Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Thai PBS World, where we'll be talking about the hottest stories and social media dramas in Thailand. I'm Nat Bunak.
I'm กิติพัฒน์เชื่องสุขจิต
I'm วริศราแซ่หัน
And you know what day it is?
It's
What
the
it is?
Valentine's Day. It's
What is it? I don't know. What is it?
you kidding, God.
Well, no surprise that you don't know.
Oh,
Kidding. Well,
Yeah.
since it is a Valentine's Day, well, so tonight our main theme could
Yeah.
be Valentine's, or maybe like talking about
Anything
like
related,
flowers.
Yeah, anything related to Valentine's Day, we would think of love, flowers, and chocolate,
Yeah.
red, pink, and white. You know, all of
Yeah.
these things. It's all about love. Love is in the air.
Also, your attire today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wearing pink, reds, and with a bow.
Yeah, with the bow. Yeah.
I like the bow though. It looks really
really?
cute. It's like
Yeah.
but it's still like Christmas theme a bit.
It's
Well,
a Christmas theme
at
in
least
the
it's
Valentine's Day, in the Chinese New Year vibes.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Interesting. Really interesting. But then we still have a lot of stories to talk about that is related to Valentine's Day. But then by the meantime, don't forget to like and share our Facebook Live
Yep.
as well. And also join the conversation.
Yeah, so tonight's show of us will have less audience because you know what?
What?
Why?
Most of couples will go out to enjoy in their Valentine's night.
Maybe, you're saying that many of the couples would be doing this Valentine's date night.
Yeah.
So maybe the viewership might be a bit lower than usual for
Yeah.
today.
So we have to admit it.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe like a lot of people there, maybe they just don't care about Valentine's, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just single.
Oh,
So
right.
Yes. Who here is single? Who is single here?
Who's single here?
Let's see.
Let's
See?
see. Who?
Who? You.
It's you.
It's you.
It's you.
Because you are now watching the show with us. So.
Yeah, you don't have couples to go out with. Yeah. Just admit it. You're not,
Anyway.
Don't be ashamed.
Anyway.
You understand?
Yeah. Anyway, we still have a lot of stories to talk about today that is related to Valentine's Day.
Yeah, right. So tonight we will begin our story, our chat room, with the story about flowers, since it is a Valentine's Day, right?
Flower.
Well, of course, the symbol of love on
Yeah.
this loving day, the most popular choice is rose. Well, normally we would see people like giving red roses, pink roses, or all kinds of colorful roses. But this year, you might see more people opting for black or deep blue roses.
Wait,
Wow.
really? Black
Yes.
and deep blue roses.
Exactly.
I like deep blue.
So that's why today we have all kind of colors here.
Yep.
Well, Thai PBS went to the largest flower market in Bangkok, Pak Khong Talat, and spotted a new Valentine's trend this year. It's a black and deep blue roses that come with a minimal style bouquet. In talks with some shop owners in the market, some said that most customers would go for dark roses like black and deep blue because of their colors meanings. Well, normally when we think of black or dark colors, we would think of sadness or death, right? But on this occasion, dark shades of roses are not something depressing or sad at all. Well, as you can see,
ไม้อะค่ะอย่างสีน้ำเงินก็คือรักมั่นคงนิรันดร์แล้วก็สีดำเนี่ยก็คือรักนิรันดร์ชั่วกาลนานยาวนานมากมายอะไรประมาณนี้กำลังฮิตเลยค่ะก็ในเพจในอะไรก็จะมีคนทักมาซื้อเยอะเหมือนกันสีดำแล้วก็สีน้ำเงินกุหลาบสีน้ำเงินมีคนสีน้ำเงินเหรอใช่สีน้ำเงินก็มีเยอะเหมือนกันค่ะแต่คือมันนำเข้ายากแล้วส่วนมากเราก็ใช้เป็นการพ่นสีอย่างเงี้ยค่ะลูกค้าก็โอเคเพราะว่าเขาอยากได้สีนั้น
Yeah, well, in Thai culture, there are certain meanings for colors, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
colors of roses are interpreted to different meanings. Some meanings are not even only romance. For example, like deep red rose means like I'm deeply in love with you.
Wow.
And
Wow.
white rose means like pure love.
Yeah.
Purple ones means love at first sight. Yellow ones mean forever and care and friendship. And lastly, green ones mean peace and healthy. So here's come the questions. Which color of roses would you buy for your loved ones?
Asking me,
Yes.
I never into the Valentine's. Why? Because like I have girlfriends before, and when I have girlfriends, I never enjoy with my girlfriend in the Valentine nights. Yeah, we just have just like normal nights, normal days, never buying flower, never doing romantic things, just a one night. Since my high school. Yeah.
So maybe Valentine's Day for you is just another day.
Yeah, just another day. Yeah.
And for this occasion, it is just Wednesday.
It's just Wednesday for me. I don't know.
Right, but like if you have to pick like
Yeah.
like a color of a rose, like which one would you pick?
I think you know it. Yeah, you can see my pen here. You can see my suit costume.
Okay.
Yeah, blue is my favorite color.
So you would pick the trendy one now.
Deep blue for sure.
Blue. Okay, that's becoming a trend.
But don't
among
ask me the
teens.
difference between the tulip or lavender or rose, because all I know is they are flower. It's flower,
okay.
and that kind of man.
Right.
Sure.
That's
But
interesting.
I'm still romantic, you know. Yeah.
Oh, at least you get some
Yeah,
flowers.
yeah.
How about you, Pinat?
I would say white because like you know the meaning it means like the pure love and it's like it's a great meaning in itself. So you can give it to anyone, not just your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but you can give this to your friends, your parents, or just anyone you care about. And then it's like, you know, the meaning itself is like it's meaningful. But if it's like if you give red roses to your friend, people would like misunderstand you in a
Yeah.
way, or even like. Or what else? Like purple roses, love at first sight. People be like, "What?" If you know what I mean, right? It's like, what are you thinking? Because like there have been times where like, okay, you see like a red rose
Yeah.
in front of you, and then the first thing that would come across your mind is that, what are they thinking?
Yeah.
While love aside.
Yeah.
Not really, because like let's say if you're gonna give a red rose to your friend, people really like, wait. Seriously?
Yeah, maybe like some red roses, they would be kind of like stereotyped to some kind of romance, right?
Yeah.
But they're all the colors, and particularly in Thai cultures, we have particular like meanings for certain colors too.
Yeah, exactly. Because like you know, in Thai culture, they tend to interpret colors in different ways. But like speaking of flowers, there are also like other meanings, like. You know, like lilies, for example, means I'm so much in love with you. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard before. Like, okay, roses are obvious, they have different meanings, but like lilies mean that, oh, I'm so deeply in love with you. And carnations means I'm sorry. That is also a very popular flower to give to your lover as well. But anyway, I think white roses would be my pick. But then I'm surprised about pink roses.
Pink roses.
Well,
What is
there's no
surprising?
meaning for pink roses.
Well, pink roses would be like love with kind of like lovely. It's kind
it's
of like love, but like
more like puppy love sort of
puppy
thing.
love.
Cute love.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
we have deep red roses,
Yeah.
which are very like romance,
Yeah.
like deeply in love, something like that. But like for pink, it would be more cute. in
Yeah,
the
more
Yeah.
cute, more lively, and more like optimistic if it's
Yeah.
like pink roses. But yeah, I would pick pink roses as well because like, but I think it also depends on the shade. Like if
right,
it's
right.
light pink or old, like in Thai, people will often say old rose as in like, you know, like darker shade of pink and it's like burnt rose sort of thing. I would not go for that. But if it's like bright pink, that would be my pick as well. But anyway, I think it's all about the intention. Like if you give these roses with like a pure intention that yeah, you really love that person, that I think that matters.
Yeah. At the end of the day, colors are just colors, right?
Yeah, and it's up to
Yeah.
people's preference as well. If some people like black roses, which I think it's really surprising, because like when people think of black, people, yeah, like you said, people would think of sadness or
Sadness.
death, or it's like a kiss of death or something.
Yeah,
Anyway, but I think it's becoming a trend, and then like trends evolve over the years, and then the meanings will evolve as well.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised. I was a bit surprised like a few days ago when I went to this market. Yeah, I have to say that I've seen a lot of black roses with a very minimal like bouquet,
Yeah.
and a lot of people like actually bought it. And I mean, it's kind of surprise for me to hear that black are now trendy,
Yeah.
and giving black roses. For some people, they might not know meanings. They would think like, oh, is that weird? But like, I don't know. It depends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
People
think it really
have
depends,
friends.
and if that person likes it, I think that is still okay.
That's
and then
enough.
like,
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. And then there has been like a trend before, like rainbow colored flowers.
Oh,
but I
yeah.
know that it's kind of painted, so that it was a trend back then. But now it's like it's not the trend anymore.
Yeah, but lastly, I like the organic one the most.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, without painting.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well-
just make it organic.
Yeah.
Another
Just,
point.
just only my opinion. So anyone who like to paint it, just, that's your opinion. You can think it. You can like it. But for me, just only for me, just organic is the best. I like the original thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
just to
see.
keep it natural. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that's
just keep
the
it
best
natural.
thing because when it comes to nature, I think we should keep it that way.
I
If you know
see.
what I mean.
Yeah, of course. But have you guys ever wondered, like, where are those roses that you've seen like on the market come from? Another thing that I noticed though
Yeah.
yesterday, like a few days ago, there are so many like flowers in the market, but you know, not a lot of people know where all those came from. So let's take a look at the videos that I just went to the flower market. So we went to a lot of shop owners about like, oh, where are these flowers came from? As you can see here on the screen.
ก็ดีอย่างเพราะว่ามันเหมือนใช้ยาเร่งอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วก็ยาเราก็ไม่รู้ว่าความจริงอะเนาะแต่ว่ามันจะแข็งแรงกว่าของไทย แต่ส่วนมากเขาบอกว่าของไทยมันจะสวยกว่า
Valentine's flowers. Have you ever wondered where they came from? Here in Pakong Talat Market, one of the biggest flower markets in Bangkok. Some vendors prefer Chinese roses because they are larger and last longer.
พี่จะใช้ของจีนค่ะในเรื่องของแบบความอยู่ทนกว่าอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ แล้วก็หน้าดอกเขาสวยอย่างเงี้ยค่ะเขาอยู่ได้ประมาณเกือบ2 อาทิตย์เลยนะคะ เพราะเราเลี้ยงน้ำเขาดีๆอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ
เพราะว่าเราขายอยู่กลางแดดเราก็ต้องหาดอกไม้ที่แบบคงทน
ของจีนมันทนกว่าเหรอคะ
ใช่ค่ะมันทนกว่า
เลี้ยงน้ำเขาดีๆอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ
Rajanan, who has been running her business for 3 years, also explained that the wholesale prices of Thai roses and Chinese roses this year are comparable.
ปีนี้ใกล้เคียงกันมากค่ะ
ก็เลยเลือกของจีนมากกว่า
ถูก เพราะว่าปีที่แล้วก็ใช้จีนเหมือนกัน แต่แพงกว่านี้ครึ่งหนึ่งเลย ใช่ค่ะ
This has also led to an issue for Thai roses grown at Buok Tei, the biggest rose farm in Chiang Mai. They have reported receiving 50% less than their usual orders. Additionally, while the sale price for each rose is falling, the production cost remains high. They believe that this is due to competition from China.
แต่ว่าอย่างของไทยเนี่ยก็อย่างของผมปลูกก็จะเป็น
Danupat, whose family has been in flower business for 40 years, says that Thailand's tax exemption on roses from China is a significant challenge in Thailand's flower market.
ยากครับถ้ายังไม่ได้ตั้งกำแพงภาษีนำเข้าเกี่ยวกับของดอกไม้หรือว่าสินค้าอุปโภคบริโภคอื่นๆนะครับก็ทำให้ผู้ที่ปลูกอยู่ภายในไทยหรือว่าที่ทำธุรกิจภายในไทยอาจจะตายได้อะไรประมาณนี้ครับ
Under the Agreement on Comprehensive Economic Cooperation between the Association of Southeast Asian Nations and China, certain imported goods originating in China can be tax exempt, and Thailand is governed by this agreement.
เล่นที่ราคาเพราะว่าลูกค้าไม่ได้มองว่าอันไหนของไทยของจีนลูกค้ามองที่ราคาใช่ไม่ซีเรียสค่ะขอแค่มันดูสวยก็พอก็เลือกซื้อเลย
Statistics from Global Trade Atlas report flower imports and exports between Yunnan and Thailand from January to November 2023. Thailand's orchid exports increased by 28% compared to last year. Additionally, all types of flowers exported from Yunnan to Thailand, such as lilies, increased by 22%, carnation by 56%, and roses by 16%.
Wow, it is quite surprising for me to
Yeah.
know that there are a lot of Chinese roses in the Thai markets. And of course, like every year we have this issue, but like, you know, otherwise like people always choose the cheapest one. So
Yeah, like most of the flowers that we're familiar with, they usually come either from Chiang Mai or these kind of provinces or all the way from Europe or in Africa. But then, yeah, it came to my surprise that most of the flowers in Pak Hong Talat market is like
from,
Chinese.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Those are
surprised me.
like Chinese. Oh, let's
So-
take a look for some comments maybe.
Yeah. This is comments from คุณสิทธิพล again.
Our fan.
Big fan. Yeah, he said that ซื้อกุหลาบให้ตัวเองต้องทนเดียวดายวังเวงอย่างนี้
Wait, hold on. Hold
So
on.
he take the lyrics from the Thai songs. Yeah,
So they're gonna buy flowers for themselves.
for themselves. Yeah.
I think there's nothing wrong with buying roses for yourself. It's like a way to show our self-love.
Yeah.
Because like even though you're single, you don't have a partner, I think we're allowed to like buy flowers for ourselves. But that means because one thing that I have learned for myself is that love yourself first because that is the only person who will stay like through the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very well said.
Yeah, before our next story, we have flowers poems to present to everyone here.
Oh,
Yeah.
sad.
Roses are red, violet are blue. If you are alone tonight, the single guys is you.
Okay.
Okay, I think we should move on to another story, but it's still related to Valentine's Day,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
something about superstition because, like, on Valentine's Day, people would ask for like you know, like how during Chinese New Year we seek for good fortune, but for Valentine's Day we seek for a good relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, of course, like most people might be giving roses and gifts on this occasion and spend their Valentine's night together. But some, especially those who are also younger generation, including foreign tourists, they might go to pray not only for love, but also for health, wealth, and money too.
Wow.
Well, I went to Ganesha Temple in Hue Kwang area of Bangkok to experience the atmosphere before Valentine's Day as crowds came to the temple and prayed for their love, fortune, and wealth. There were many youngsters and foreigners coming to pray at the temple. Maybe people that Thai PBS were talked to visit the temple on the regular basis, not just only like for Valentine's Day. Besides, it turned out that these people came here to ask for money more than asking for love. As you can see here on the screen right now, this is the supervisor of the temple. Well, I had a chance to talk to her, and she said the reasons why the temple is crowded like in that day because it was an important day of Ganesha named Kanechayantri, which is an auspicious day for starting businesses. It was no surprise at all that most people came and asked for health, wealth, and growth in their business.
ครับถึงได้มาส่วนใหญ่อยากจะขอเรื่องการงานมากกว่าให้มีความก้าวหน้าในการงานนะบ้านอยู่แถวนี้ครับก็เลยมาประจำผ่านตลอดก็ทุกปีนะครับ
我只懂星期二还有星期四是 special day 所以我也不晓得今天是特别的所以今天这样就很有缘啦不是来泰国很多次了对好喜欢呢
So if it was you guys, what would you guys ask for this superstitious praying?
If we disregard the Valentine's Day thingy, normally I would ask for like health, wealth, and work, and also like my family's health as well. So these are the 4 things that I would ask for whenever I go to temples or like, you know, pray these Buddhas and gods. I think these are the main things that I care about the most. But like, you know, love is also a good thing, but it's not like the main priority because the priority for me would be like my health, my wealth, and my work and my family. Yeah. Family should come first as well for me. So, but then like, you know, sometimes I mix, you know, I prioritize one or the other depending on like concerns me the most at that particular time, but it doesn't go away from these things. What about you?
Well, well, in my age now, of course, sometimes I've been thinking about love too. But yeah, sometimes it is more. It's not like deeply deeply believing in those like
Okay.
superstition. But
yeah.
sometimes it's just for kind of like my relieving to
Ah.
know that okay, at least I say something or
At least I do something.
yeah, at least I do
wish
something.
for something.
Exactly. How about you? Because you have different religions.
Ah,
So-
yeah. I don't believe in the superstitious belief because I'm Muslim and I believe in one God, as everyone know here. But yeah, I wish something from my God. Yeah, and when I wish for love, I don't wish like for puppy love or romantic love, but the appropriate love.
So maybe like a relationship that actually
That suit
puts
me.
you at ease.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
suit me, that make me better and make the couple life better, not just for loving, but for life. Yeah.
Right. So like a partner that will stay with you like forever,
Yeah.
everlasting love sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. Well, this is actually the thing that the supervisor at
Yeah.
the temple told me because most people, I would say almost all of the people, they come to the temple and ask for love, ask for lovers, but
Yeah.
then they never thought or never ask of, a partner, as you said.
The
like,
marriage life.
The marriage life.
They don't want just
exactly.
boyfriend, girlfriend, but
Yeah.
how about marriage life? You want to break up? So,
Yeah.
so it's more than just love because it's a couple life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And because it's Valentine's Day today, let's talk about what we really want to hear the most on Valentine's Day
Ah.
from our loved ones. So, what would you normally expect?
I don't expect anything, just money.
Okay, just money, and I think you're not alone because
Really?
because the saying that okay, money has been transferred is actually one of the top messages that people want to hear the most on Valentine's Day, and this is based on a recent poll by Thailand's Ministry of Culture and Suan Dusit poll, where they have surveyed the opinions of 19,000 people, particularly youngsters, about Valentine's Day, and if we look at the poll results as to whether they give much importance on Valentine's Day or not, about 37.4% give importance to Valentine's Day. Some people said not really. Some people say that Valentine's Day is so important to me. About 21% said that, and 9.85% said, oh, I don't care about Valentine's Day at all. So I believe you're actually the minority, actually the minority here. And here comes the big question. So when they're asked what do they really want to hear the most on Valentine's Day, the top 5 sayings are here. Love you. That 57.57% said, okay, I love you, whatever it is. And the second is, give me your bank account number or money has been transferred.
Yeah.
This is really interesting
good.
because like this is already a sign of love for the younger generation.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
having money wired into your bank accounts is like the ultimate gift.
Another language.
Yeah, that is
Yes.
really surprising for me as well. But other sayings is like, oh, take care. So this is related to your health and your well-being. So hey, so take care of your health, take care of your well-being, that sort of thing. Thank you is also another popular saying that people want to hear the most. And last but not least, of course, happy Valentine's Day. How romantic. You know what I mean, right? And
How general.
yeah, that is very general, but it's really interesting how people are saying, give me your bank account number or money has been transferred, are being like the top sayings that people want to hear the most on Valentine's Day. Moving on to the next question. When asked who they will express their love with on Valentine's Day, the top 5 answers are their parents, their friends, their partners, their boyfriends or girlfriends, their teachers, that's really surprising for me, and their own children. And interestingly enough, there are about 13% of the respondents who answered that they will express their love for their favorite artists.
Wow.
And based on the research, it says that the artists include like BTS, NCT, and Lisa of BLACKPINK. So this is really interesting. So what does this say about the younger generation when they want to hear money has been transferred into your account the most on Valentine's Day? What does it really say about Thai society right now?
But I think one thing is that how convenient the banking apps are. If, without those, these phrases wouldn't be in our show.
Yeah.
So I think it reflects that money is important for me.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
about you?
For me, I just surprised, but not as surprised, but about the who we express love with, and it's become parents. I just want to know that it's they talk the real thing, or they just talk to camera that our parents, and make it look good and make it.
I think that's a good point though, because but keep in mind though, the respondents, it's like there's like a wide generation between the youngsters, the adults, and sometimes you don't know the age range for the respondents that answered these questions. So yeah, of course, parents would be great for Valentine's Day, but I think normally people would say, oh, I want to say happy Valentine's Day to my boyfriend or my girlfriend or my partner or just someone who they have a crush on. These are the typical people that they would say happy Valentine's Day to, but for parents, it's like, you say I love you every single day anyway. So what's the point of telling them on Valentine's Day? You have Mother's Day, you have Father's Day, Family Day in Thailand. You can say I love you anytime. But for Valentine's Day, it's like specific for lovers only, I think.
I think it's a classic tradition
Yeah.
to tell your lover that you love you on Valentine's Day. But another point is, every occasions or every special day is just a normal day.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Pitif?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think?
Sure. Every day is normal day. Yep. But having parents as ranking number one is a good sign.
Yes.
In this era, in the society with a lot of political conflict, that many news reports say a lot of conflict between the younger generation and older generation, and there's no respect from the kids to the parents anymore, and a lot of family has some conflict and fight because of the political conflict. But here, we still see here that they're still going to express their love with parents, ranking number one. And that's a very good sign for Thai society, for family institution.
Exactly. And now let's move on to some exciting news related to Lisa of BLACKPINK. Now that Lisa has established her own agency, we can expect her new works to be much more diverse than before. So what got Blakes really excited was that Lisa will be making her acting debut as she will join the cast of HBO series The White Lotus Season 3. So this is really exciting among the Blinks. So Lisa of BLACKPINK will join the cast of The White Lotus as the third season of the hit TV series moves to her homeland, Thailand, as announced by HBO. Filming for the latest round of the award-winning dark comedy is set to begin this month in Bangkok, as well as the holiday islands of Phuket and Koh Samui. The dark, stylish satire on wealth and hypocrisy, The White Lotus has been a commercial and critical hit for HBO, with both previous seasons garnering multiple Emmy nominations. The second season, set in Sicily, reportedly fueled a spike in searches for travel in the southern Italian island, something Thai tourism bosses are hoping to repeat. But the show suffered a blow earlier this month when producers were forced to drop Serbian actor Milos Bikovic after Ukraine complained about his ties to Russia. And speaking of Lisa, since BLACKPINK members announced that they will not continue their contracts as solo artists with YG Entertainment, the members have been establishing their own agencies for their solo activities, but they will remain as a group BLACKPINK, the group contract will still be with YG, but since they have decided to establish their own agencies, we are going to see members venture out into new activities, whether it's their new project endorsements, solo performances, and the list goes on. And for the case of Lisa, last week she has established her own agency, Loud, for her solo activities, and she recently performed at a charity concert in France and has been attending more global events here and there. So we can see that since most of the members did not continue their contract as solo artists, so they will be venturing out on like different activities, whether it's movies, TV series, or even more global events and performances as well. But just to clarify, they will still continue their group activities with YG, but for solo activities, they have their own agencies already.
I mean, I'm not really like for K-pop songs. The only thing that I do is listen to their songs. But for the updated situation, I'm not really that kind of person to
Okay. But then like for the case of BLACKPINK, it has been a big thing with the contract renewals because it does affect the future of the group, also the future of YG Entertainment as well, because like when there was not much certainty about whether they will renew their contracts with YG, their stocks have fell during that particular time for YG as well. So because of the uncertainty, their stocks have dropped. But then BLACKPINK announced that they will still continue with group activities under YG Entertainment, but for individual activities, they have decided to establish their own agency so that they can accept more diverse kind of work. So whether it's acting, singing, or performing, or even endorsements, that would be like a different set of contracts.
So each members of BLACKPINK right now have their own way to go.
Yeah, most of them have their own agencies already. For the case of Jennie of BLACKPINK, she established her own agency called Art Atelier, and Lisa is the next one to establish her own, which is Loud. But for Rose and Jisoo, they have reportedly established their own agencies as well, but the name of the agency has not been revealed. But we can see that since they have decided to establish like a one-man agency, we can see that they have accepted more diverse roles in the entertainment industry. Like for Jisoo, for example, they have accepted a few endorsements, which might be something that she might not be able to accept when she was with YG.
Oh yeah, it's more of like the new windows for those like singers to do a various
types of work. And then like most of the K-pop idols who have left their agencies and signed with new ones or have decided to go solo with their own agencies, they felt that it's an opportunity to accept more challenges and that is like beyond their original groups. And then we have seen this sort of cycle in every K-pop group. So whenever, like, for example, if a group disbands, they would like sign with new agencies and then like try out new things that they might not be able to do back when they were with the group.
Yeah, so we have a big fan of BLACKPINK here.
I'm a Blink, senior Blink. I'm a senior Blink.
Very informative for us.
Yeah, but then it's like it's not just the case of BLACKPINK, but for BLACKPINK it's quite exceptional because like they're like a global group. But like for some groups, like for example, like Girls' Generation, that is also another exceptional
My
case.
favorite.
My favorite too.
my favorite.
But that was exceptional as well because if some of the members left the agency and sign for other agencies, it would be really difficult for them to like reunite for like a comeback. So Girls' Generation is another example where they managed to make a comeback despite that some of the members are with different agencies already. But then like we said earlier, is that signing with new agencies or establishing their own agencies would be an opportunity for them to accept more challenging roles as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So the last story for today, for tonight,
For tonight,
for the
yes.
Valentine nights. So last week we talked about the how popularity of the elephant pants is.
Yes.
And also we saw a number of other animal pants in other provinces like
Yep.
kitty pants or monkey pants or fish pants, and the list goes on. So the latest to join the list is, you guess,
What is
capybara.
Oh, I love capybaras.
Yeah, capybara pants.
Yeah.
All right, so Khao Kia Open Zoo in Thailand's Chonburi province has introduced its new capybara pants, which are expected to go on sale in March. The zoo's Kamu and the Gang Facebook page introduced its new pants, stating that this will be an element of the zoo's new soft power. The post was shared over 1,500 times in less than 5 hours. So Director General of the Zoological Park Organization of Thailand, Ataporn Heran, told Thai PBS World that the capybara pants were created due to the popularity of Thai elephant pants, which have inspired the zoos under the administration of the organization to come up with items to attract more visitors. As such, officials at the zoo have decided to create capybara printed pants, and capybaras are one of the zoo's superstars, alongside hippos, sloths, hyenas, and bears. So since the post has been widely shared on social media, the zoo has been receiving a lot of questions regarding the price of the pants. Atapon said that they are currently negotiating with the factory that will manufacture the garment so that the cost is not too high. The sale price is expected to be announced in few weeks. Atapon also revealed that the zoo will unveil a new zone in late February in which visitors will have a chance to get up close and feed the capybaras. So other animal-themed pants to have garnered attention on social media include Korat cat pants in Nakhon Ratchasima, rooster pants in Pisanulok, crab pants in Samut Sakhon, fish pants in Uthai Thani, monkey pants in Lopburi, and the list goes on. The list goes on and
Yeah,
on.
I love these capybara pants. It looks really cute. And if
Yeah.
you're a big fan of these large rodents to begin with, you will love it.
I love capybara.
Yeah, I love capybaras
Very
too.
cute.
They're so cute. I never get to meet these rodents in person, but then like, oh, come on, look at that. Look at that face.
Yeah.
That face. It's like so cute
And getting on my nerve.
why?
Why?
Why did they get on your
His
nerves?
face like,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, come on.
What?
But then like, you know, like you always see that kind of face when you meet the capybaras.
Yeah.
And like,
Cute.
yeah, they're really cute. And if you like look at the TikTok videos with capybaras just eating oranges in the sauna, I mean like in a hot bath, you know, it's just adorable to me.
I mean, there's even a song for
Yeah.
this animal too. I wish I could play it to you, but like it is a very cute song.
Yeah.
For me, like the first thing that come to my mind when I hear the word capybara, it's the song, like with the dance too.
Right.
Capybara.
I
It's
think
very
you
vibrant.
can search for that song on YouTube
Yep.
as just to know what we're talking about in terms of the capybara dance. But anyway, I think it's really interesting how different provinces have came up with the animal pants to showcase what they have in their own hometown. Like for the case of capybaras, that's really interesting because they're trying to highlight their main superstars of the zoo.
Yeah.
And like in Lopburi, they showcase the monkeys
Oh,
because
yes.
like in Lopburi, when we think of Lopburi, we think of the monkeys,
Yeah, the
all
apes.
over, yeah.
Yeah,
All
a
the
lot of apes.
monkeys at the temples, or
Yeah.
even like the fish pants in Uthai Thani and like the crabs in Samut Sakhon. It really showcases like the heritage of that particular province and the livelihoods, and they're like so closely connected to these animals, and it does showcase how villagers actually live there as well.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting.
I think it is a very good idea to come up with their own animals pants
Yeah.
after the controversy of the elephant pants.
Yeah.
And now Thailand, for those Thai communities, have their own opportunity to uplift their,
Yeah.
local pants with their local animals.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
so now foreigners will have like different options now. So apart from the elephant pants, you can also collect other pants as well, including the capybara pants as well. All right, and that wraps up tonight's edition of Thai PBS World Chat Room. Join us every Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Thai PBS World. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัส
สวัสดี
ดี
ครับ
ค่ะ